Rivers crisis. They woke Wike up around 1 a.m. and asked him to run for president. Former chief of staff woke. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in to listen to this headline we brought for you this morning. And today's headline says that Rivers crisis. They woke Wike up around 1 a.m. and asked him to run for president. Former chief of staff woke. Chukwuemeka woke, a former chief of staff to the in erstwhile governor of Rivers State, Nelson Wike, had warned politicians to stop tackling and blackmailing his former boss amidst the political crisis in the state. Wike gave the warning during a stakeholders meeting at Igboha Council Secretariat in Emuhula local government area of Rivers State on Wednesday. He insisted that those raining insults on his former boss were doing so to divert the attention of the people. He further stated that weak critics were trying to pitch the minister against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but have failed in their ill-fated attempt to dismiss the image of minister. He said our leader Nelson Wike had a recent media chat where he informed Nigerians on the activity of FCT administration and, of course, arising from a question asked by one of the panelists, he talked about politics in Rivers State. Rather than addressing those issues, what we are seeing is name-calling people trying to malign the persons of the FCT ministers and trying to blackmail him and see whether they can cause any disagreement between and the president. Of course, they will not succeed. They are trying to blackmail him and see whether they can cause any disagreement between him and the president. Of course, they will not succeed. Speaking further, Wike revealed that the said politicians, on their usual scheming, had in December 2021 approached the governor of the state, Wike, urging him to run for the office of president, but rejected. We came in 2023. The same group of people on the 13th of December 2021 went and woke up our leader from sleep by 1 a.m. 27 of them signed and asked him to come and run for president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria when our leader was already sleeping. Our leader asked them if they could stand behind him and they said yes. When it was time for presidential primaries, all of them ganged against him. Leave names calling. When time for name calling comes, we will go into that, he added. And that is all we have under this headline which says River Crisis. They woke Wike up around 1 a.m. and asked him to run for president, says the former chief of staff, Wike. What this headline is trying to tell us that Chukwuemeka Wike, a former chief of staff to the eastwhile governor of Rivers State, Nelson Wike, has warned politicians to stop tackling and blackmailing his former boss amidst the political crisis in the state. They should stop tackling and harassing Nelson Wike. He said he gave the warning during a stakeholder meeting at the Emuhula Council Secretariat in Emuhula local government area, Rivers State, on Wednesday. Then that was when he insisted that those raining insults on his former boss, were doing so to divert attention to the people. They were raining insults on his former boss to divert attention to the people, to make people see what is happening. Then he stated that Weak clerics, that's people who are insulting him, were trying to pitch the minister against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but have failed in their ill-fated attempts to dismiss the image too of minister. That's a very good one. The problem is that why are they doing this to him? He said that our leader Nelson Wike had in a recent media chat where he informed Nigerians on the activities of the FCT administration, and of course arising from a question asked by one panelist, he talked about politics in Rivers State. He said rather than addressing the issues, what we are seeing is a name calling. People trying to malign the person of the FCT minister and trying to blackmail him to see whether they can cause any disagreement between him and the president. He said that he said rather than addressing those issues of the FCT, what we are seeing is name calling. People trying to malign the person of the FCT minister and trying to blackmail him to see whether they can cause any disagreements. Well, and that was when we came in 2022, the same group of people on the 18th of December 2021. That was all that happened for the former governor of Rivers State. Now they came to 2021 when I woke up our leader, Nelson Wike, from sleep by 1 a.m. Said 27 of them signed and asked him to come and run for president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That was when Nelson Wike was already sleeping. He said he asked them that if they would stand behind him, and all of them said yes. But when it was time for the presidential primaries, all of them ganged against him. He said he won't call names, but when time for calling names will come, they will go into that. Why are the politicians even betraying their own selves? Why are they doing all this? Nothing adds up over here. Nothing really adds up into this matter. You call someone for president, and now they are all the people who call him up are ganging up against him. Nothing add up onto this. It doesn't just add up because he said when the time for calling him will come, they will all know. Or what do you guys think? I want you guys to drop your thoughts or your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video.